too, but I don't really want to hear this because it's 39 and rainy in here all day.
I know, it just feels really cold today because of the rain.
It is.
I had to build a fire. It was just too chilly.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. All right, let's get started. We will call this meeting to order, and Joan, if you could do the roll call.
Director Hockert? Here. Director Kelsenberg?
Here.
Director Petrie?
Here.
Director Porbenny? Director Riley?
Here.
Director Fatava?
Here.
Chair Sherman?
Here.
You have a quorum.
Great. We'll start with an approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you.
Second.
Great, and we'll have Director Petrie second. Okay, all those in favor of approving the agenda, raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, we'll start with the next item on the agenda, which is the consent agenda. That includes A, Stillwater Area High School varsity baseball team field trip to Omaha, Nebraska, and B, Stillwater Area High School Business Professionals of America field trip to Dallas, Texas. Do I have a motion to approve the consent?
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
Great. And a second?
I have a question.
Oh,
The second first, though.
Yep, I'll do.
yeah, let's get a, can we, yeah,
I can
you'll
do
second.
the second, but I have a comment to make about these items. So I just want to make sure, I've gotten a few phone calls today and over the last couple of days, and I just want to express my concern for the itineraries on these field trips, and that we ensure that these itineraries don't require vaccine passports. I mean, these are public funds. This is public education, and there are no executive orders in place. And we shouldn't be surveying or asking children if they have received the shot, and it's appropriate to visit venues that are inclusive and accepting of all, and that's how District 834 does its business. And so I just want to make sure that we're not putting children in uncomfortable positions that they would have to carry the weight of adult decisions. So I would hope that this could be addressed with staff on itineraries moving forward.
Okay, I will follow up with that.
I have heard nothing about this, so, okay. Any other questions? Great, okay. All those in favor of the motion to approve the consent agenda, raise your hand and say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right, we have one action item tonight, and for that, it is the resolution ratifying the sale of the Withrow property, and Superintendent Lansfeld.
Okay, Chair Sherman and Board Directors, District Leadership is asking for the approval of the resolution ratifying the sale of the Withrow property. And with that, the resolution ratifying the sale of Withrow property is as follows. Whereas Stillwater Area Public Schools owns property located at 10158 122nd Street, North in Hugo, on which the former Withrow Elementary School is located. And whereas the legal description of the property is as follows, and I will just read the first part of this. That portion of the northeast quarter of the southeast quarter of Section 36, Township 31 North, Range 21 West, situated in Washington County, Minnesota. Whereas it is in the best interest of the Stillwater Area Public Schools to sell the property as it is no longer needed for educational purposes, and whereas during the school board meeting on November 4th, 2021, the board passed a motion approving a commercial purchase agreement whereby the district agreed to sell the property to 10158 LLC. And whereas the purpose of this resolution is to formally ratify the decision in resolution form to sell the property as provided in the agreement as amended, be it resolved by the School Board of Independent School District Number 834, Stillwater Area Public Schools as follows. 1, the recitals set forth above are incorporated herein. 2, the sale of the property is approved consistent with the commercial purchase agreement as amended. And 3, the superintendent is authorized to execute any and all customary closing documents in order to close the transaction. And at this time, we are still on schedule if all goes through, and we can have this signed for a closing this Thursday, the 24th. And with that, I would ask the board for approval.
Great, thank you. Is there a motion to approve the resolution? Director Kelsenberg, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Director Hocker, discussion? Director Riley?
I'm just going to state that I will be voting no because I do not believe it is in the best interest of Stillwater area public schools. I believe it would be best served as a full functioning public school.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, seeing no other comments, all those in favor of the resolution ratifying the sale of the Withrow property, raise your hand and say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Okay, motion passes. And with that, we're adjourned.
Thank you.